Hello and welcome to the 65th episode of Business Litigation TV, the internet's most passionate show about business litigation. I'm your host, Jesse David Eisenberg, and I'm a New York City business litigation attorney. Since you are typically a business owner or a manager, your hands are full. You're running the business full time. You don't have time for little things that don't equal money for the business. A good attorney can help you out with those little things that you don't have time for. So here's some areas where attorneys can help and or are necessary to protect your business. All right, the first one is negotiating and renegotiating your lease. You need an attorney to make sure you have the most favorable terms and are the most protecting B when renting commercial space. And this includes even on the lease negotiations when you're renegotiating the lease. Your term's up, you want to stay there longer, you still need an attorney. Number 2, negotiating employee contracts. If you're Burger King, you tend to just hire and fire. But other types of businesses like to have employee contracts, especially the bigger ones. Code of conducts, how long they can stay, what their salary is, things like that. Have an attorney at least draft the original contract and or to negotiate every single one with the employee. Make your jobs easier. Third one is drafting your contracts for purchasing and selling. If you're a business that purchases and sells a lot, or you're in the habit of purchasing a million widgets or 5 million Beanie Babies, whatever it is. I just aged myself there with the Beanie Baby comment. Whatever it is, you need an attorney to draft the contract or definitely to look it over, especially if you're buying and selling at a high volume. Make sure you're protected. Common theme here. Make sure you're protected. Number 4, when you're purchasing or selling assets. Now, some businesses get to the point where they sell the business or they need to sell certain assets. They go in a different direction. They want to buy assets from a dying company, things along those lines. You need an attorney to make sure that everything is done right. The Bulk Sales Act, which is something that a lot of states have when you're buying a large amount of assets, make sure all those little check marks are checked off when you're buying or selling assets. The 5th, you need attorneys to help consult on business deals. Okay, make sure the deals are lawful from the business end. Make sure things you hadn't considered. For example, in New York, this isn't part of a business deal, this is just to illustrate my point. In New York, when you buy a house over $1 million, you have to pay mansion tax. Sometimes attorneys find creative ways, to still get a seller $1 million, but keep them under the mansion tax. Things like that, it's usually helpful to have an attorney on to help see if there's any little avenues to protect the business when you are having a large business deal. Obviously, you need attorneys to handle your lawsuits. Okay? You're being sued, you're suing someone else, breach of contract, that kind of thing. Obviously, you need an attorney for that part. And lastly, for debt collection. Okay? If you're a business, especially that has routine debt, where you're owed $50,000 here, $10,000 there, you need an attorney to collect it for you. Okay? So, again, attorneys are helpful in letting you run your business and protecting you. So use one. And if you have any questions, want to discuss your business, please give me a call, 718-966-0877, or feel free to email me, jesse@jdelaw.nyc. And as always, until next time, take care.